everybody, I rolled up in Ulta and did a check on the California Dreaming palette. Yeah, and I'm going to talk to you about it, and after I talk to you about the colors in there, break them down, analyze them, I'm then going to do a dupe check with the Pirates of Caribbean palette, and I'm going to discuss if there might be dupes from the Lorac 1 palette, but I'm not going to go get that palette. I just want to tell you up front, I really enjoyed this palette. If I had the funding, I would buy both of the palettes because I like the formula, and they have enough unique colors in there that I wasn't able to dupe, that I think it would add to my eyeshadow collection. And you guys know I love my eyeshadow, love my colors. So I just wanted to talk to you about it, and I found that I'm mentioning some things that I have not seen anybody talk about in my dupe check. I'm saying some things that nobody's mentioned when I'm analyzing colors. Nobody mentioned that some colors have glitter in them, some colors are duochrome, that kind of thing. People are just doing that soft sell. But if you're like me and companies have to work for your $50, you need a good, strong analytic. So I'm trying to provide you the kind of analytic that I need before I make that purchase. Leave me a comment below if you have some other suggestions of things I need to, check when I'm doing my little swatch videos. Thanks for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe. This is the Beauty and the Beast palette, and I want to point out some things to you. They have 1, 2, 3, 4 frost amongst the top 8 colors. That's the first 2 rows. This is the first row here. This is the second row. Now you go into the second row and you got 1. So I only see on my skin tone 5 frost, but they are gorgeous. And this one from the second row that is dedicated to the Beast, that is the one that has the standout frost. That mustard color looks like a frost on my skin tone because the formula is just so pigmented, but it is actually a beautiful matte color. Now if you look at that black, I've been watching people's videos, nobody pointed out that that has confetti colored glitters in it. You see there? It has pink glitter, gold glitter, and blue glitter. So that's kind of fun. Those never show up on my eye when I wear them, but maybe that's showing up on my skin, so maybe Lorac has a glitter formula that would show up, but I just want to note that for you because nobody's pointed out that that is a glitter eyeshadow. Now this is a beautiful frost that is duochrome. If you look at it, you can see both the buttery yellow gold tone. It is presumed to be a yellow, but it has a buttery yellow gold tone, but the base in there you can also see a very natural tan, and the color is illuminating. So that is a very unique color to this palette, and that confetti glitter is very unique to this palette. Then you have this denim blue matte color that is staying denim blue. Those little flecks of glitter are not coming from that color. That's because I was swatching it, and some of those glitters just, I got them over there probably from that burgundy color. Now that is a beautiful color. Now as you can see on my skin, as you see at a distance, blue looks like a soft black on me. That is my skin tone, guys, so that's what my skin does to blue. So this is true to that. This is the first row here. It's very soft and pretty. Those frost, look at those frosts, look at the foil in those. This is the finger swatches and no primer. I tried to make them heavy so you could see the truth. Okay, I pretty much finished with the first, but my camera cut off because I've been recording a lot, but I haven't been taking them off. So I finished the first quad, which was this one, the second quad, which was this one, and now we are into the third quad. Look at that bronze there. That is a beautiful foiled color. Then you have a nice cream, which looks like a vanilla cream on me. It's very useful. And then you have a warm tone color there, but it also looks like it has some berry shading to it. And you finish that row off with another color with gold glitter in it. Now let me check that berry color. No, the berry color does not have glitter in it, but that color right there, which again looks on me like a black or a soft black, it has gold glitter in it. Very apropos to have some glitter in a palette for Beauty and the Beast. But this last row here, nobody's been talking about it. On my skin tone, it is the standout row. It is the most unique row. It is cool tone colors. They're very feminine, very pretty. I find that I'm seeing so many warm tone palettes. This is very alluring and attractive to me right now. The final color here is a medium tone pink, which is a true pink, something apropos for Belle, and it has like a silver white glitter on it. Makes it look very heavenly, very supernatural and alluring. Then you have a color that is a muted mauve tone. You get a lot of wear out of that all year long. Who couldn't use a color like that? That's very much a color that makeup artists like. That third color into this quad here, it looks like a frost, and on my tone, my skin, it's very similar to this frost here, but this buttery yellow frost is a lot more unique. But that frost to me on my skin tone looks satiny. You tell me if you think it's a frost or a satin, but on me, kind of looks satiny. Then finally, this pink here looks lavender on my skin tone, and it is beautiful. If you guys have been looking for that pastel lavender, these four right here, oh my goodness. And it is beautiful. Everybody was saying in the pastel palette that the lavender disappointed. Well, this lavender here makes up for it. It is gorgeous. Now I will go on and talk about the blush palette. Now we're here to talk about the blush palette. Look at these colors. First of all, I want to tell you the bright blush, which is the darkest blush, is very brown girl friendly. As you can see, it has a lot of pigment, shows up very well on my skin tone. Then you have the more muted rose blush. I think I could wear it, but I wouldn't be able to be sure about it until I had it to try on my skin. I do sense like a gold in there, like it is a duochrome on my skin tone. It looks like it has both gold shift, mauve shift, and a pinky tone to it. So I think that would be a great color to wear for the holidays and for winter if you had it. Obviously, that highlighter is beautiful. Look at that. I'm showing it to you with the light bouncing on it, and it is gorgeous. Then we have this color here, which at first I thought was too light for me, but I've had it on now on my skin. I've had these swatches on for maybe an hour now, and it is darkening up. So I think I might be able to wear that as a blush. So I was able to wear the light tone blush in my Lorac California Dreaming palette, and I thought that they were going to be highlighter. So I think I actually could wear these blushes. Okay, so now I'm going to see if I've got dupes. See this silver mist here? I'm going to show it to you, compare it to those frost I was just raving about. There's silver mist. It's a little bit brighter, but I think it's close enough for a government work. With that frost that's right next to it, it looks a little bit more pewter, but I mean, I think if you had the silver mist, I think it's close enough, you know. And now we're going to go on to another frost here. Shiver Me. This is a golden frost. This is dead on. There's Shiver Me. There's that golden frost from this palette. They look the same on my skin. You blend them out, it is the same. Okay, so the pewter is a little bit different, but it's not enough different from the silver mist for me to buy a new palette. Now let's go into some others. This is the blue, the grayish blue. Right next to it, you see the black pearl. That's close enough for government work. And then you have, I showed also the menace right there. And it's very close, guys. It's very close. You got black pearl. You could get that look with the black pearl on your eye. And then right there, that's the menace. Now we're gonna go over here. That is the blue, and you see the blue is starting to look pretty black on me. I compared it to the menace. It's close enough for government work. Now we'll go over to this black here, which is actually a gray. It's gray with glitter in it. Cursed is darker. Cursed is a dark black. but it has glitter in it. I think you can get the same look there. I tried to compare it to Black Pearl. Black Pearl is too light, but Menace comes through and looks black. Menace is a dark gray. I'll show you Menace here. It looks like it's a green, but on my skin, mixing with my skin tone, Menace and that color are the same. So all of those blues, as you can see, are turning to be light blacks, medium blacks, all that on my skin tone now with a little blue tone in them. And the Black Pearl and the Menace are giving me that same kind of effect. You want a black with some glitter, although we know that's in every palette. You could do the same look with the Cursed. The Cursed is a dark black, and if you wanted a medium black, the Menace color, look at it. There's no difference. With that golden mustard color that I like, it is very similar to Pirate's Chest. Pirate's Chest is a little bit lighter, and I like the darker color, of course, because I am dark, but I would not buy that mustardy color as long as I had this one, if that's what I was interested in the palette. Couldn't dupe that last row of pinks and mauves at all, and surprisingly, I thought I would be able to dupe Tell No Tales with that color that I don't know what to call. It is a color that is a berry tone color that Lorac does so well. Tell No Tales is in that same family. It's just a little bit lighter. It looks dark on my eyes, and I couldn't dupe this berry tone here. I tried it again with Tell No Tales, and as you can see, the Tell No Tales came out lighter, but those were the colors that I was looking at, and I couldn't dupe it from this. So there are 6 colors that I felt like I could get relatively close. So for me, when I put makeup on my eyes, I needed to look different. I didn't feel like those would look different. Now, I probably could go into my Lorac 1 palette and come up with a color similar to that. So if you have a Lorac palette, they usually have a color with that berry tone in it, because it's what I call the Lorac color, and I want to buy a single eyeshadow from them with that color because they do it so well. They do that particular color in both blush and eyeshadow so well. But I just wanted to give you a heads up. I couldn't come up with anything like this color right here out of this palette. I probably could get similar if I go into my California Dreaming palette, but that's a complete different formula. They have a color in that palette that is gorgeous, and it is a bronze color. So if you have a few palettes, before you go out and spend money on something new thinking you're getting 16 new shades, take a look at what you have, what you can make work, what you can't live without and you need. If you really want a pewter, that pewter is gorgeous and that formula is beautiful. But look at how that Menace and that blue from the first row are looking very, very similar on my eye. One has foiling in it and is a duochrome, the other one isn't, so maybe that's why they're looking similar, because that is a duochrome color there. But formula is beautiful, and I think for that last quad of fresh, crisp pinks, the palette is a go for me. I like that mustard color, and I love this buttery yellow duochrome. Hey guys, thanks for hanging in there to the end of this video. I just want to say thank you to all my ride or die, those that are right there to the end. Please answer my little polls. I'm putting little polls trying to make my channel better on most of my videos. If you have some questions that you think I should be answering, but you have some answers to a question I haven't asked, please leave a comment there. And I'd also like to say thank you to all my new subscribers. I got 15 new subscribers this month. For me, that's like amazing. Whoa. I appreciate that kind of feedback, because when you subscribe, that's feedback for me. That lets me know that even though I'm not getting tons of people watching each video, hey guys, I actually have, all in total, not on one video, but on all my videos, I have over 1 million views. So I just want to say thank you to those of you who are coming through, no matter how you catch it, and showing me that kind of love, because I mean, I'm an older woman on YouTube, and I didn't know if I like being on YouTube. I like doing videos, and I mean, I'm okay with the space I'm in, but the feedback, thank you. And thank you, Jesus, that there's a place for us mature women who still love makeup on YouTube too.